If you're looking for adventure this summer, escape with Marvel Comics. Fight crime with Spider-Man, meet the Fantastic Four, and watch Captain America in action. May the Force be with you as you battle the evil empire in Star Wars. Discover the secrets of the South American jungle in Raiders of the Lost Ark. And with Marvel Comics, you're never alone because they can go with you in the car or to the park, even on a rainy day. Marvel Comics are your ticket to fun and adventure this summer.
Hey everyone, Hydra here, and this is Wolverine. This is number 31. This is by Hama and Mark Silvestri. Actually, it's got a little bit more than just them two on it. So we actually have Larry Hama as the writer, Mark Silvestri as the penciler, Dan Green as inker, Pat Brosseau as letterer, Glynis Oliver coloring. Alright. So, this is from 1990. This is the, I think it was like 88 to 2003 run, or 1990 to 2003, something like that. Anyway, this is right after the Lazarus contract. This is where the series picked up. This is beginning a new chapter in the life of the Berserker mutant. The cover's by Silvestri, the interiors are by Silvestri. Pretty freaking stoked. This is a great comic. Hama knows Wolverine. So I actually... bought like right around 70 old Wolverine comics from Shop Second Prints. I'll try and remember to include a link to their eBay store and the owner's YouTube channel. Highly recommend them. Good prices, quick service, easily the best packaging I've ever received. The mail truck could have fallen into the river and these comics would have still been dry when they fished the damn thing out. So I think I got, what did I get? Like, I don't know, it was around 70. I'm not going to go into all of them. I'll probably review quite a few of them. Might do some as like groups or whatnot. I was going to do the whole Lazarus project, but I didn't feel like doing that for my car. This is fantastic, though. Hama is a great writer. There's so much action. It's on this fantastic newsprint. It was originally only $1.75, $2.25 if you lived in... communist that doesn't sound good at all. I'll just say Canada. It's no Mexican land. But look at this. This is a classic freaking comic. And the dialogue for Wolverine is just so natural, so Wolverine. It's great. It's something that we haven't gotten from a Wolverine comic in a long time. And I don't care if you're saying that Old Man Logan was good. I'm not interested in geriatric superheroes right now. If they've always been that way, fantastic. But don't take a perfectly good hero and age him just to match up with the fact that none of your writers have ever read any of his history. This is very violent, very aggressive, very high T comic. Wolverine is still in Madripoor, which is where he was during the Lazarus Project. These bad guys are basically taking monkeys. They're taking the adrenal glands. Well, not even the adrenal glands. They're just pulling this fluid out of them. The hypothalamic fluid extracted from the brains of the Madripoorian spider monkeys. And what their claim is that this can kill cancer. And they're making some special treatment to get rid of cancer that the ultra elite and the ultra rich will pay money for. What we later find out is that what it actually is they are creating a super serum that turns people into these crazy berserker soldiers who become extremely strong, extremely violent, and no longer care about their well-being. Which is a very good, almost ironic pairing when you consider that that's like Wolverine's whole shtick. When he gets into a violent rage, he basically turns into a mindless berserker. You can't hurt him. You really can't kill him. He's just going to regenerate and get better. So it's like the actual berserker fighting the drug-addled berserkers, which is a neat little thing they got going on there. Classic made gear. It's fantastic. Look at this. This is a very nice Asian street too. I love the way they used to do rain in these old comics. Oh man, this panel right here, or this page is so great. He's dead. He has to be. Get him, Kinzo. Better to be sure. That's fucking terrible Japanese accent. Get him, Kinzo. Better to be sure. Anyway, this guy stabs Wolverine in the back while he's laying on the ground. Wolverine's not having that. He just stands up, screams, breaks the dude's sword, rips the blade out of him, rips the blade out of himself, tells him what a fucking mistake that was, and then hurls the blade through the guy. That's why people read Wolverine. That's fucking awesome. Also, the best sound effects of any guns. So these old comics, I don't know if it's just the Wolverine one run, or if all of them did this, because I didn't have a lot of comics in the 90s. I was a little bit too poor to afford anything. But this is some like mini comic called Bonk's Adventure, with this little bald caveman who runs around hitting shit with his head. I actually haven't read any of these. It kind of looks stupid. they might be funny. I don't know, not interested. She's a thought, though. I'll tell you that much right now. Oh, and in this, we have Tiger. That's T-Y Tiger, and then T-I Tiger. Her name is Tiger, and a tiger is her title as well. Something along that. We also get some very cool Yakuza action. And, I mean, I don't know a lot about the Yakuza other than what I've learned from video games, but it seems like a pretty good depiction of what's going on. Oh, and the pills they use to turn them into Berserkers are these little lightning bolt looking pills. Which is, yeah, cool. They call it riding the lightning. Kind of like that. But man, Wolverine is such a good character in this, and the dialogue is so intriguing and pulls you in. And there are so many great panels. Like, the Yakuza show up and they turn around to flash their tattoos. And he's like, turning your backs to me. Hope it's not my breath. It's the way of the Yakuza, to display our tattoos to formidable foes. And they got this great big dragon tattoo, and they give this little speech on it. And he's just like, I'm not impressed. I knew a sailor who could make the hula girl on his bicep do the hoochie coo. Which pisses him off, and they get into a big brawl. Also, all the cars are these fucking late 80s Ferraris. That's sweet. God, I wish comics still looked like this. I wish Wolverine was still written like this. Like, this was a lot of fun. I didn't get pissed off a single time reading this. I can't get through a modern X-Men comic, or honestly most Marvel comics, without getting absolutely pissed off. I just reviewed Silver Surfer, and it pissed me off. And it was a great comic. It was an old comic, but just their petty, douchey fucking marketing procedure to get it back to reprinting just upset me. So, I don't know. If you haven't read this, by all means, look for it, man. These old Wolverine comics are where it's freaking at. They are so good. So, that's really all I'm going to say. I think I kind of went on long enough. I'll be doing more of these old stuff because I got a shitload of Wolverine comics to get through. So, thanks for watching. Hail Hydra, and don't forget to support your local comic shop. Hail Hydra.